Though infused with fantasy, My Love from the Star balances its whimsical premise with poignant emotion. The story of an immortal alien and a glamorous actress becomes a beautifully tragic romance, highlighting the ache of loving across impossible boundaries. Its bittersweet tone solidified it as one of Kdrama's modern classics. Unlike traditional romances, Mother centers on the fierce, protective love of a teacher who rescues an abused child. What follows is a desperate and heartbreaking journey of survival, sacrifice, and maternal devotion. It is one of the most emotionally resonant portrayals of non-romantic love in Korean drama. The Wind Blows is a devastating exploration of love tested by Alzheimer's. When a man distances himself from his wife to spare her the pain of his illness, the story unfolds into a quiet yet devastating meditation on love, sacrifice, and inevitable loss. This heart-wrenching drama begins with childhood trauma and evolves into a tragic romance haunted by the scars of the past. With every episode, Missing You dives deeper into unresolved pain and lingering love, offering no easy comfort but an unforgettable story. A unique take on melodrama, 49 Days follows a woman given a second chance at life if she can gather 3 tears of genuine sorrow from loved ones. This premise blends fantasy with poignant reflections on love, legacy, and mortality, leaving audiences deeply moved. Raw and emotional, Wonderful World is a story of grief, healing, and forgiveness. It follows a mother grappling with unbearable loss as she seeks justice and finds herself entangled in others' trauma. Through its exploration of family and redemption, it delivers a powerful emotional punch. With a unique premise, Doom at Your Service intertwines fantasy and melodrama as a writer on borrowed time falls in love with a supernatural being offering her 100 days of life. Its existential themes of love, mortality, and fate elevate it beyond romance into a moving reflection on the human condition. Chocolate is a beautifully crafted tale about 2 people, one a chef, the other a doctor, bonded by shared grief. Through food, compassion, and love, they begin to heal each other's deepest wounds. It's a story rich in bittersweet moments, reminding viewers of the power of human connection even amid sorrow. This classic melodrama weaves together love, amnesia, and fate. When a wealthy heir loses his memory and falls in love with an ordinary woman, their romance seems destined for happiness. But as memories resurface, heartbreak takes center stage, creating a story full of yearning and bittersweet inevitability. Set during the tumultuous Gwangju uprising of the 1980s, Youth of May intertwines personal love with historical tragedy. The tender romance between a medical student and a nurse becomes tragically bound to one of Korea's darkest chapters, making the drama not only heartbreaking but profoundly significant. Combining fantasy with deep human emotion, Goblin tells the story of an immortal being seeking peace and the fated bride who can end his curse. What could have been a simple fantasy blossoms into a tragic love story that explores life, death, and destiny. With stunning cinematography and poetic writing, it remains one of the most moving dramas of all time. A slow-burning drama, Unspoken Love in Brahms captures the inner turmoil of young musicians wrestling with ambition, love, and heartbreak. With its elegant storytelling and aching restraint, the series speaks to anyone who has ever experienced the silent pain of unrequited love. Set against a snow-covered backdrop, that winter, The Wind Blows delivers emotional intensity with a story of deception, forbidden romance, and redemption. Centered on a gambler who pretends to be a long-lost brother, the series evolves into a heartbreaking romance that blurs the lines between love and lies. Dark and atmospheric, The Smile Has Left Your Eyes portrays the haunting connection between a troubled man and a woman scarred by her past. Layered with mystery, tragedy, and fragile hope, it builds a love story that is as devastating as it is tender, pulling viewers into a somber yet captivating emotional journey. Blending fantasy, romance, and history, Moon Lovers. Scarlet Heart Ryo is a sweeping saga of a modern woman transported into Goryeo-era Korea. What begins as an enchanting love story unravels into a tale of power struggles, betrayal, and heartbreak. The combination of royal politics and doomed love makes this drama one of the most unforgettable modern melodramas. One of the defining melodramas of its time, I'm Sorry, I Love You intertwines love, abandonment, revenge, and terminal illness. Its emotionally charged narrative pushed storytelling boundaries, presenting a love story both tender and agonizing. This series is remembered for its gut-wrenching intensity and tragic inevitability. A modern melodrama that tugged at viewers' deepest emotions, Uncontrollably Fond revolves around a first love rekindled under the shadow of terminal illness. With each chapter drenched in unresolved longing, the series unfolds as a raw and painful portrayal of love that cannot overcome fate, leaving a lingering ache in every fan's heart. If ever there was a series that piled tragedy upon tragedy, it was Stairway to Heaven. From terminal illness and lost memories to lovers torn apart by cruel fate, this drama thrives on emotional devastation. Its relentless heartbreak and star-crossed romance captured viewers who willingly endured the suffering to witness fleeting moments of hope. Winter Sonata is perhaps one of the most iconic tearjerkers in K-drama history. With its haunting winter landscapes, it tells a bittersweet story of love, loss, and amnesia. The poignant performances and breathtaking setting created a timeless melodrama that resonated deeply across Asia, elevating it to legendary status in the hearts of fans. Often credited with igniting the Korean wave, Autumn in My Heart is the quintessential melodrama that set the tone for all that followed. It tells the tragic tale of childhood first love, complicated by switched identities and sealed by the cruel hand of leukemia. Every scene drips with longing and inevitability, leaving audiences in tears and cementing the drama's legacy as a cornerstone of the genre. At their core, these K-dramas embody melodrama at its pinnacle, tales where love, fate, and heartbreak collide in ways that leave viewers shattered yet fulfilled. Many, like Autumn in My Heart, Stairway to Heaven, and Goblin, have become cultural milestones, defining eras of K-drama storytelling. Beyond their plots, what truly sets them apart is their emotional immersion. Each drama forces its audience to confront grief, loss, and longing, creating catharsis through shared sorrow. And there you have it, 20 of the most unforgettable melodramatic K-dramas that define generations of storytelling. Each one didn't just make us cry, they made us reflect on love, loss, fate, and the fragility of life. From childhood first loves torn apart by tragedy, to immortal beings cursed to wander in heartbreak, these dramas remind us why K-dramas hold such a special place in global entertainment. Which one shattered your heart the most, or healed it in the end? Drop your favorite in the comments, and if you enjoyed this countdown, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more deep dives into the best of K-dramas and K-pop. Until next time, keep the tissues close because the tears never really stop flowing.